Ever feel like no matter how hard you work, your money just disappear? I was in the same boat. Paycheck on Friday, and by the end of the month, I'm right back to pennies. In fact, according to Simple Money, about 63% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck, and I was one of them. Then I tried something completely different, living minimalist with my money. Spoiler alert, it changed everything. By simplifying my daily habits, I not only stopped the money leak, I actually started saving more money and even earning more. So in today's video, I'll share 5 simple daily habits that any beginners can try. These habits help me go from stressed and broke to comfortable and grow my saving. Let's get into it. Number 1, track your spending daily. The first habit that completely transformed my finances was tracking every dollar I spent every single day. It may sound crazy, but stick with me, right? I started by writing down everything I paid for every day. Morning breakfast, lunch, the app download, all of it. And it was eye-opening and a little scary to see where my money was actually going. By spending just a few minutes each day, I became way more aware of my spending habit. For example, I realized I was dropping about $70 a week on takeout, which is insane if you think about it. But now that I'm tracking my spending, I now saw the unnecessary outflow of my money. I naturally started cutting back on things that didn't matter that much to me. I turned my saving money into a daily habit. Like, hey, I didn't spend money on junk food today. Over time, those little wins started adding up to hundreds of thousands of dollars that I could keep or put towards things that do matter. Like the saying says, right? What get measured get managed. So by tracking my spending, I finally took control of it and my bank account began to grow instead of shrinking. Number 2, pause before you purchase. This habit is all about being intentional with your daily spending. And if you're like me, impulse buy was a silent budget killer. A $20 gadget here, a brand new outfit there. So I adopted a strict pause before you purchase rules. And here's how it works. Whenever you want to buy something that isn't a basic necessity, wait 24 hours before you hit buy now or pulling out your wallet. Just one day. You'll be amazed how often that urgency to buy fades away overnight. And I remember scrolling through Amazon this one night convinced I needed a new kitchen gadget. I added it to my cart, but wait till the next day. And by morning, I realized I could absolutely live without an avocado slicer. Another trick that goes hand in hand with this is to plan your spending ahead of time. Each morning or afternoon, I do a quick mental or written plan for the next day expenses. For example, I'll note, I need to buy groceries and pay the utility bill today. Skip the breakfast run because I'm making it at home. So by planning what I'll be spending money on, I'm far less likely to deviate when I'm out and about. It's like giving yourself permission for the needs so you're not sidetracked by the wants. And going into a store with a clear list and a plan keeps me focused and helps me buy what I need and ignore the rest. Number 3, practice daily gratitude. Appreciate what you already have. This one might sound a bit cringe for a money video, but check this out, right? Gratitude is a secret weapon for both a happier life and a healthier wallet. In our consumer-driven economy, it's so easy to be fixated on what we don't have. The latest phone, designer outfit, fancy cars, being social media famous, and advertisers love to make us feel like we're missing out, so we end up spending more. Like most people, I fell for that trap all the time. Scrolling through Instagram or watching a gadget review, and suddenly, I needed something new. Now enter the daily gratitude habit. Every evening, I take a couple of minutes to reflect on the good stuff I already have. Sometimes I even write down 1 or 3 things that I'm thankful about for the day. It could be as big as grateful for the steady job and paycheck in this crazy economy, or as small as my $40 coffee table that makes my living room look nice. This simple practice shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant in your life. And the result, I feel content with my life as it is, which killed the urge to mindlessly shop for that next dopamine hit. And don't get me wrong, we're only human, right? It's not a bad thing for wanting more, provided that you work really hard for it and you are really mindful about it. I mean, let's be realistic, right? Who doesn't want a bigger house, a bigger bank account, a nicer car, and so on? But don't go out getting things to impress others and in the process destroying your entire financial life. I noticed that the more I appreciate the small stuff that I have, the less I lust for new ones. Plus, practicing gratitude daily just makes you calmer and more positive overall, which helps you make better financial decisions instead of emotional ones. Number 4, declutter regularly and sell what you don't need. Minimalism isn't just about not buying new stuff, it's also paring down the stuff you already have. This one was a big one for me. I started decluttering my space bit by bit and surprisingly put more money in my pocket. Now look around your room or house. All that clutter used to be money, and chances are you have things lying around that you paid for but no longer use or need. Old gadgets, clothes that don't fit anymore, and probably a guitar you swore you learned how to play one day. And as most would perfectly say, all that clutter used to be money and all that money used to be time. Realizing this hit me hard. I had essentially money sitting on a shelf gathering dust. So I made it a habit to declutter regularly. My rule was one in and one out. If I buy something new, I let go of something old. And also just a general weekly sweep for anything I could sell or donate. So if you think about it, right, decluttering and selling unused items is a simple minimalist habit that can literally turn stuff back into money. Each week, I pick one category, say clothes one weekend, electronic the next, and gather items I hadn't used in ages. Then I list a few of them on Facebook Marketplace, eBay, or local resale app. At first, it felt like a chore, but trust me, it get addicted when the money start coming in. I remember selling an old game consoles and a box of DVDs I've long forgotten about. Next thing I knew, I made over $200 in a week. Not only did I make some extra money, I also freed up space in my house. It's a total win-win situation. A neater, more peaceful environment and a healthier wallet. And lastly, decluttering regularly also changed how I think about new purchases. Now I ask myself, right, do I really want this thing enough to deal with it in my space? Will I still use it in a year? If not, I skip it. By keeping only the items that I truly need or love, I reduce the urge to shop for sport. And maintaining a minimalist money automatically saves me money because I'm not accumulating stuff to begin with. And if I do need something, I might buy secondhand or swap with friends, which is cheaper and keep things clutter free. So in short, less stuff equal more money. Number 5, make one money positive move every day. The last habit ties everything together, right? Do one financially smart thing each day, no matter how small. Think of it as a daily challenge to yourself. It could be a money saving move or a money making move, whatever fits your day. The key is consistency. For me, this habit made managing money feel rewarding and even fun because I treated it like a game of what can I do today to improve my finances. Here are some examples of tiny daily moves that makes a difference over time. Number 1, skip or swap. Choose one small expense to skip each day. I started bringing lunch from home instead of buying. Save me $10 right there. Or brewing my own coffee instead of hitting Starbucks. Save another $5 right there. Some days I deliberately have a no spend day at all, outside of bills and necessity, just to see if I could. Number 2, side hustle sprint. I dedicate at least 30 minutes of my day to a side hustle or learning new skills that could boost my income. For instance, I did freelancing writing in the evening, made $50 writing an article, or spent time improving my graphic designing skills. Thanks to embracing minimalism, I'd free up more time and energy to focus on these passion projects because I was shopping less and watching TV less. Over time, that side hustle grew to start making real money. Number 3, financial cleanup. On a given day, my smart move might be something like canceling a subscription I forgot about, negotiating a lower rate on my internet bill, or automating a bill payment. It's those little tasks, but each one left me better off than the day before. The beauty of this habit is that small action done consistently leads to big result. At first, saving $5 by skipping a latte doesn't feel like much, but do it daily, that's $150 a month, which could go into an investment or emergency fund. Listing one unused item online might make you $30, right? Do that often and you declutter and make hundreds over time. I found that some days I focus on saving, others on earnings, keeping a nice balance. And each time I check off my money positive action for the day, I felt confident. It builds a mindset where you're proactively looking for opportunities instead of problems. And after a few months, I look back and realized that these tiny habits had added up to a few $1,000 difference. My saving account was growing, my credit card balance was shrinking, and I started feeling like I've got this whole finance thing under control. So at the end of the day, you don't have to be an extreme cheapskate or finance guru to get ahead. These 5 simple minimalist habits are totally doable and beginner friendly, yet they made a huge difference for me. The common theme is intentionality. Spending on purpose, not on autopilot. Appreciate what you have and focus on what truly matters to you. Over time, these daily habits turn into a lifestyle of financial wellness. I stress less about money now, and I have more actual money to show for it, all while living a life that feels more fulfilling and true to myself. So if you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and push the notification bell for more on sustainable fashion, personal finance, and minimalism. I'll see you guys on my next video.